Well, let's tie this polarization concept together here. And maybe the finest point to put on polarization is the best point of polarization is you being you. And I want to tell you a story about that painting right there. No, it's actually not a painting, it's a poster. If it was a painting, I'd be a pretty rich guy, because that's Matisse's The Flight of Icarus. And the story behind that goes back a long ways to my time in a great big consulting firm. I'd become a partner in a great big firm. And I got a great big corner office, and I was told that I could pick whatever artwork I wanted to fill the office up. I had a book this big of art I could choose from, and I was kind of excited. This is going to be great. So I'm flipping through there, and I pick this, that, and the other thing, and I come across that page. And I go, oh, that's my thing. I love it. I didn't even know what it was. It said Matisse, Flight of Icarus, whatever, but it spoke to me, truly spoke to me. And I thought, well, that's going to be great, because all the other partners in the office, this was in Orange County, California, mind you, and they had English hunting scenes, and fox hunts and horses and bugles and derbies and stuff like that, clipper ships. What that had to do with Orange County, California consulting firm, I don't know. But I saw this, and that was my thing. So I had other artwork, but this was going to be the anchor piece for my office. And I hand that off to the administrative office manager, a woman named Barbara, who handled all those administrative things in the office. And she comes back to me the next day, and she said, you can't have that piece. I look at her like she's crazy. I said, what do you mean I can't have that piece? What part of I can pick any art I want out of this book don't you get? He said, it's too, I'm quoting now, it's too evocative. Evocative? Yes. I said, evocative of what? Evocative of a naked human. I laughed. I just laughed, and I said, wow, if it's evocative of anything, to me, which is why I picked it, it's evocative, and this is the point that's important for you. The soaring potential of the human spirit. That's what it's evocative of to me. That will inspire me in my work. I want it in my office. No, I couldn't have it. Seriously, I had to let it go. I couldn't have it. 3 years goes by. Rich was at this firm as well, and we decide we're leaving the firm. We're going to form our consulting company, Inside Out Solutions. Unbeknownst to me, way back when, Rich had conspired. He was running the whole office, and I was running the strategy practice, and he had colluded with the new administrative office manager to put that thing in storage. It was there for me when we started our new company. It's been in every office Rich and I have ever had since we started our consulting company, Inside Out Solutions, symbolizing to me the soaring potential of any human being. And this is what I want for you from a point of polarization. All the things we've been talking about is about you being stronger and different and more yourself than all those other consultants out there. And I've been in this consulting game a really long time. And most of them, I'm telling you, they sound exactly alike. They look alike, they dress alike, they talk alike, they practice alike. That's not going to be you. What we want for you is to think, what is the right manifestation of who you are as a person in the consulting world? That's your biggest point of polarization. Now, that's the Flight of Icarus, right? What did he do? He didn't take the advice of his father. He flew too high to the sun. His wings melted. He fell in the lake and drowned, or the ocean and drowned. That's not going to be you either. You're reaching out to us. We've been down these paths, and we're here to help you, and we're just happy that you've reached out to us to help you along your flight as you go wherever it is you choose to go. So we hope this video was helpful to you, and we look forward to talking to you down the road. Goodbye from Rich and myself, and look forward to talking to you again. Thanks.
Thanks for listening to this video. We want to take a few minutes to review some of the key points for you, and they'll be up on a screenshot for you. Let me just comment a couple minutes here about ways to use this video. We really suggest that you look at it all the way through once, even twice, and to just let it sink in and understand the concepts. And then I think it makes sense for you to review this closing summary where we have the screenshot for you, where you get those points. And then if you're further interested, you can revisit sections of interest and even take more detailed notes. And by the time you've done all that, then it's really time for you to start making your own plan. So let's review a summary of the key points of our polarization presentation to you. The best way to say yes, make it easy for the client to say no. I know it's counterintuitive, but believe me, it really works, and it actually will save a lot of time. Create a very clear and differentiated distinction between you and your competition. Don't be afraid to be different. Emphasize the benefits your clients will get, not what you will do. Be different from all those other consultants who focus on process and tools. Do not try to be all things to all people. Resist the temptation to accept any project just because they'll spend money on it. Use polarization to create a speedy sales cycle. This is so important. There's nothing worse than having 4 meetings in order to get to a no. Frankly, Rob and I are happy with a 30-minute meeting that gets us to a no, because it saves our time and we move on to the next opportunity. And oh, by the way, if they say yes, because you've polarized and have been different, you're already staging that client for success. Listen closely to what the client says they need solved, and then create an emotional picture of what the client gets because of your involvement. Then take that compelling emotional picture and create it in all of your marketing content. And that means your website and your brochures and your presentations. Make it be part of everything you do. Leverage your advantage of being small. You're the independent consultant versus the big institutional firms, and you personally, are the competitive advantage. You are your best salesperson. So work to get past the gatekeeper, and usually this happens by you making them your ally, rather than treating them as a gate. But always speak directly to the final decision maker. Work hard to portray the image of the focused, sensible professional who values your own time as well as your client's time. So we suggest you schedule short, focused business development meetings and not long, rambling business meals. And the last point, and really the overall point of this entire video, is you being truly yourself is the best point of polarization. Do not be afraid to be different. It is the key to success in your business. Good luck as you go forward in your consulting business. We look forward to seeing you again down the road.